Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3, back with another kicking tokusatsu movie review. Today is over one I have been wanting to watch for a long time. I finally sat myself down and was like, I'm gonna watch this today. I'm gonna watch this. Mechanical Violator Hakaider. Yeah, Hakaider got his own film, boy! So, Mechanical Violator Hakaider, from 1995, written by Toshinki Inouye, and directed by Kita Amemiya. I hope I pronounced that correctly, sorry if I didn't. It's a tokusatsu film, as I said, but instead of starring Hakaider, the hero, it stars his arch-nemesis and sometimes anti-hero, Hakaider. Yeah, this is another one of those triple features. I've reviewed some triple features before. Mechanical Violator Hakaider came out alongside the films for B-Fighter and O-Ranger, which I have not seen yet. I will at some point, however, see them. But, yeah. Yeah, real nice. Daddy loves his toku. But in the case of this movie, I really wish it would have been feature-length, because this film had so much potential that I felt like it didn't get to have simply because it had to be under an hour for a triple feature. And I really think that Mechanical Violator Hakaider should have been longer, because I felt like they could have explored the whole good and evil thing a little more. To me, the film seemed like it was saying that there's a very fine line between good and evil, and trying to be one could make you the other. It kind of seemed that way to me, like that was something they were going for. Once again, I can't speak to their intent, but it was pretty cool. It was very cool, actually. I enjoyed the film. Had some great Foley and sound effect work. Like it really did. And I thought that was really cool. Oh, I just want to mention, I watched the theatrical cut, not the director's cut. Yeah. Maybe I should watch that someday. I just thought it'd be more fair to watch the theatrical cut. But I'll watch the director's cut at some point, because I am just curious, because I really love Hakaider. Like, I'm a big Hakaider fan. Like, I'm not even really a Hakaider fan. I'm really not a Hakaider fan. But I am a huge Hakaider fan. I love Hakaider. I wish his figure arts weren't so expensive. His SIC figures are really expensive, too. But, this was really cool. I liked the sets. I liked a lot of the shots. The acting was pretty normal. The fights weren't that good. Like, he fights this other robot twice. Once as in its regular robot form, and then, spoiler alert, he defeats that robot and its head gets attached to a bigger, stronger robot, and at that point the head starts to look more like Hakaider. Which is a little interesting. Like, Hakaider, in a way, was the villain of the film. Let's say antagonist. It's not exactly... everyone's the villain in this film. So, except maybe the female lead. But, yeah, so those fights weren't too spectacular, to be completely honest. They weren't entirely the best. But, I mean, there's a lot of tokusatsu suitmation in this, but it had something I didn't expect. Stop motion. This film had stop motion in the final fight. Once the robot, which is a man in a suit, gets defeated and upgraded into a much larger robot, it becomes a stop-motion creature with some animatronics for close-up shots. But it's a stop-motion creature. Not really creature, technically, but still, stop-motion. Y'all know, if there's one thing I love just as much as tokusatsu suitmation, it is stop-frickin' motion. I love me some stop motion. You don't even know. But, yeah, that was just a super fun surprise. Such a fun surprise to see that stop motion. It was good stop motion, too. The way, because there was a little stop motion Hakaider as well, and the stop motion Hakaider actually moves really well. Getting down kind of human movements can be very difficult in stop motion sometimes, and Hakaider moved extremely well, the little that he did, because he wasn't stop motion very often. But it was a very enjoyable film. If you're not a Hakaider fan, you don't have to have ever seen a single episode of Hakaider to understand it. Not one episode. It takes place in its own world. Hakaider's not even really a character in it. It's just Hakaider being violent, but there's actually not a lot of violence. It's a cool movie. I will watch the director's cut at some point. But we are reviewing the theatrical release today, so I do give it a thumbs up overall. I think you should check it out. Mechanical Violator Hakaider. Definitely makes me want a Hakaider action figure. I really need a Hakaider action figure. One day. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. If you want to see more great tokusatsu and movie reviews, be sure to hit that notification bell, baby. Yeah. That's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all next time.